Hello Canoe Kayak Ontario, Kiri here from Canadian Sport Institute Ontario, and in this video we are going over a goblet deadlift. The goblet deadlift is a great primer exercise to your deadlifts. So if you are new to deadlifts and wanting to learn the technique, if you're wanting to warm up, but also if you don't have a lot of equipment, you don't need a barbell to do this. You can use a dumbbell or a kettlebell. So let's dive into it. We want to make sure that we're grabbing our weight, putting it in between our feet, and from our foot position, making sure they're shoulder width apart, and then we're gonna come on down, dropping our hips, making sure we're keeping our knees out over our pinky toe, and we have our 3-point position nice and solid in our feet. Now from here, we're gonna come on down. We wanna make sure we're not slunched in those shoulders, so pin your shoulder blades down and back, grabbing the weight, and we're pushing the ground away to rise on up. Then once we're in this up position, we wanna think about sitting our hips down and back, keeping that nice proud chest as we come down, tapping the weight, and standing back up again. Now, we also have the option to using a kettlebell. What that's gonna do, if you can see, it's a little bit lower, so it's gonna get me a little bit deeper and more range of motion. We also wanna make sure, as we're doing our deadlift from the ground, we wanna make sure that our back is nice and flat. We're pinning those shoulder blades down and back as we're pulling up, and we're not pulling up through that back. So there we have it, our goblet deadlift. Give it a try, and especially as you're wanting to work your way up to deadlifts when you do have a barbell.